Hey guys, Mike another video. Today this is different video from what I usually do. This is me just ranking the Friday the 13th films. So this is my ranks from for very very good. It's gonna be stupendous for the top. Second one will be good. Third one will be watchable. Fourth one will be penalty box, and the last one is dead fuck. Okay. Um. First and foremost, start with this Friday number one, which I have right here. Yeah, 4-pack. And why? My opinion, I thought it's a classic. It's a true classic. But my opinion, it leaves more and more mystery to it for the whole thing about just camp counselors dying just out of nowhere, for the most part. They didn't leave no killer or anything about it. On the show was the killer killing people, but it didn't show who it was. It was a really good mystery element to the film. They're trying to be painting with Voorhees as the main character. Survivor Alice chops her head off with the machete. She's basically the final girl for the whole film, and I don't really got anything to say about this film that much. Mostly because it doesn't feature Jason. So I'll put that in the good category. Give me a second. Second one would go to Friday. Next one would be Friday 13th part. 2. Part 2 is in my opinion, it's watchable. I wasn't really a big fan of this movie, mostly because Jason just looked like the Phantom Killer from Town That Dreaded Sundown. Mostly, Baghead Jason kind of works. I actually kind of like that version of Jason, to be honest. It's a really good hillbilly style for him. It's basically just his hillbilly outfit, most likely. They added more characters to this film, like more counselors, more campers, and everything. He was killing them one by one. There was a little scene side by side of him killing a cop. There's a scene in the movie where a cop shows up to a shack, and Jason just shoves a hammer down his skull. Basically, a little reference to Michael Myers' Halloween 2, where he shoves a whole hammer down the security guard's whole head in the lockup area in the hospital. Yeah. Jason runs in this film, but not much. He's never really seen this movie. There's also a dream sequence at the end of this movie, which isn't really needed, which is kind of unnecessary. It shows unmasked Jason, him surviving the whole trance. That, I forgot her name, but Trish? I can't remember her name, but she put him in a trance and she chopped his shoulder with a machete, deep. So he's pretty much bleeding out most of the time in the whole movie. So yeah. So I put that in the watchable. Give me a minute. Put that in the watchable. Go down real quick. Okay. Next one will be part 3. Friday 13th 3D. This movie I'm gonna put in the good category. Why? Don't get me wrong, I like this film. I actually do. Wish I had 3D glasses though, just to watch it on. But, wow, this movie is actually Jason's second entry to the, franchise with the, classic signature hockey mask. The intro to the movie is great. Him killing those two store owners. The couple store owners, whatever. And the, getting this film. Teenage kids or college kids, or students, or, I don't fucking know. College kids, go to, Camp Crystal Lake. I forgot her name. Forgot her name, but she had like a incident when she was like last time there, Jason was chasing her or some shit. So she has some past with my J boy. So yeah. Jason died. He didn't really technically die, but there's three biker characters that are unnecessary to add, but good for kills and everything. I'll read. So overall, my opinion about this movie is a pretty good movie. Um, I'll put it in the good category. So yeah, next one will be Friday the final chapter, which is part 4. This one I'm gonna have to. Wow, this one is just such a classic. This one is my heart, in my opinion. Um, this one is most likely the best Jason movie that most likely everyone likes. The best Jason movie that everyone mostly likes in their own opinions. Mostly diehard fans like this film. Well, most of them. I'm not really a diehard fan, but I actually really enjoy this movie. Got Crispin Glover in it. He's also George McFly in Back to the Future. Yeah. The kills in this movie are great. The characters in this movie are actually pretty great. They're stupendous, great. So yeah, this movie is also the first entry to Tommy, played by Corey Feldman. Did a phenomenal, and I mean a phenomenal job as Tommy. Um, so yeah, Tommy's like the one main character part of the whole storyline of Friday the 13th movies. One of the main characters for like the first 3 3 movies. Yeah, 3 movies. So yeah, this movie I have to put to stupendous, because like one of the greatest Friday the 13th movies. Yeah, man, I should just write down real quick. Okay, there we go. Number 5 will go to Friday the 13th Part 5, which I would actually put that in the penalty box. Here's my opinions on it. Give me a minute, just write down real quick. Okay. I actually do respect the people. Don't get me wrong, this is an alright film, but there's just so many problems with it. In my opinion, there's just too many, just way too many. I'm glad they made Tommy return in the film. He was pretty much ripped the whole film. He's pretty much just stuck with these foster kids or whatever that are just in Camp Crystal Lake. No, not Camp Crystal Lake. I don't even know where it's at, to be honest. I actually forgot. He's just pretty much stuck with them. They pretty much all the kids were pretty much gonna die, pretty much. I mean, it's a Friday the 13th movie. Of course, they're all gonna die. What else? What else? I'm trying to think. I had it all in my head like an hour ago. They didn't really add that much of a mystery element to it, even though it wasn't really Jason Voorhees killing people. It was actually Roy Burns. But in the beginning of the film, Roy Burns' son was killed by. His son Joey was killed by this one guy who was chopping down wood in the axe. He's like one of the foster kids who had anger issues or something like that. And he pretty much just freaking chopped his spine in half or something like that. No, he just hacked his spine with the axe to the back. And Roy Burns looks in the camera all maniacally, like he wants to murder someone, and he's pretty much the killer. It just points out right there that he's the killer, most likely. They didn't really add that much of a mystery element. This movie has the most nudity in it. The good thing about this film is that I respect the people. The positives about this movie, I respect the people who were trying to do something different with the franchise besides just Jason. Well, that's just the only positive I got. So yeah. So number 6 goes in the stupendous category. Because this is like one of the best films out of the whole franchise. A lot of people freaking love this film. They added something different. Tommy returned. He was in beginning of the movie. He was at a graveyard and Camp Crystal Lake at the graveyard, and he was trying to burn Jason after Jason gave him a bad childhood, ruined his childhood. So he loses his shit and just starts hacking him with the a metal rod. Yeah, a metal rod. Then lightning just hits for some reason. It hits the metal rod, makes Jason come back to life like Frankenstein. And Jason's just pretty much just an unstoppable zombie now in this film. He's just a straight up unstoppable zombie. He's more of a collector in this film. By like when he kills people, he just collects their stuff. I think he was killing paintballers. I think he grabbed their gloves, or I think he grabbed their belt. I think, yeah. He's mostly like a collector in this film. Like he was collecting stuff while he was killing people, like collecting their stuff, like their just to wear, whatever, just to add on in for just his uniform or whatever. Um, I like how they try to change Camp Crystal Lake into Camp Evergreen, for just for people don't think about the whole past or whatever, the things that happened back then throughout the films, the last films that I just told you about. Yeah, those are the positives for this film. Negatives, I don't really got any negatives. This film was most popular out of the whole franchise. They made a song about it called "Man Behind the Mask" and everything, by I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name, but they made a whole song about it and everything. So that's like one of the best ones. Okay, number 7, The New Blood. I had to put this in the watchable ones. Wait a minute, let me put it down real quick. Here's why. It's in between. It's an alright film, but it isn't at the same time. Jason's design in it was pretty freaking scary. He's actually pretty scary. He was more of a zombie-like in this film, like just like a ghoul or whatever. You see half his teeth and everything. His spine is all showing and everything. He's like his spine and all that, his bones and everything. They had, I think her name's Alice or something. I can't remember, but they added her to the film. She's a character with telekinesis. I guess just throw Jean Grey or Carrie in there just for the fun of it, I guess. But I thought that idea was kind of a little creative, but kind of stupid at the same time, just a little bit. Like, why the hell would you add a character with superpowers just to go against Jason? She pretty much just. This is Kane Hodder's first entry for the Friday the 13th franchise. He's mostly known as Jason, the actor who plays him. He's plays him throughout this film, Jason X. I think Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason Takes Manhattan. Yeah, the kills in this movie are just cut out or whatever. That's why I hate it, because the kills are just cut out. Like, they don't even show kills or gore or anything. Yeah, this film was just but it's alright though. Next one will be part 8, which is just dead fuck. This is just dead fuck. Alright. Jason Takes Manhattan, just dead fuck, straight up. Why I say that? Do I have negatives? Do I have any positives for this movie? No, there's just no positives. Negatives? Almost just everything. I want to say a few negatives, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting. The first negative is that he didn't even take Manhattan that much. He mostly just called. It just should have been called Jason takes on a boat or wherever. He was on a boat mostly throughout the whole film. He only took Manhattan for the rest of the 20 minutes of the film, and that was pretty much it. I forgot her name, but she splashed toxic ooze on his face. His face started melting, and the sewer water started going on him or whatever, started splashing all over him, and now he turned into like a little boy or something. Just I don't know. I don't even know about this film. This film just sucks. That's wrap for that film. That film just sucks ass. Part 8. Okay, that's part 9 is gonna be Jason Goes to Hell. This one's just gonna be dead fuck. Let me put it down real quick. This film just sucks. It's just any positives for this movie? No. There's a legit doctor in the beginning who legit eats Jason's heart, and his soul goes right into the doctor for some reason. Don't know why he had craving for some heart. That's just I can't watch this movie at all. If you were ever gonna watch this movie, I'll obviously moan and groan I'll just groan the whole time. And the kills in this movie are alright. He pretty much just swaps bodies the whole time. Like, turns into a cop and newsman and all this other stuff. This movie's like Evil Dead. It's basically Evil Dead, where the only way how you can stop Jason is if you're Voorhees and you get like a magic dagger to take out Jason or whatever. They had the Book of Evil Dead in it and all that. they even show it in credit scene to where Freddy Krueger takes his mask and shoves it down to hell with them or whatever. And yeah, that's that one. Next one we Jason X. I actually put this one watchable. A lot of people hate this film. As diehard fans, people hate this film. But just hear me out again, man. Write it down real quick. Okay. Jason, this would be a good. Dude, I can't even think right now. In my opinion, this movie is watchable. In my opinion, like I can watch this movie without just having to groan the whole time, like I would in Jason Goes to Hell, and him going to space was actually a creative idea, but at the same time, it's a little weird. At the same time, like they had Leprechaun goes to space and all that, and Hellraiser goes to space and all those other films, and this movie just is pretty much watchable for me. I can't really say anything about this film because I can't really think. Okay, next one is Freddy vs. Jason. I'll put this in the good category. A lot of people have been wanting this rivalry to grow up so fucking badly back in the 80s. This the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise and the Friday the 13th franchise was everyone's favorite back then. And a lot of people want this rivalry to go up against each other so fast, Friday vs. Jason. They were going to do it in the 90s, but they disagree with all the scripts and all that. They wrote different scripts throughout the whole 90s and everything, but anyone couldn't agree with any of the scripts or anything, so they finally made a script back in like 2003, and everyone kind of agreed with it. So they pretty much did it. This movie has a good heart for me. It always has a place in my heart for me, because this is an awesome ass movie. Seeing the two go up against each other is just so much fun and action in that film. That's goes in the good category. Next one will be my ultimate favorite, which is Friday the 13th remake, which is right here. Game it. I got a couple copies of it. The director's cut version and just the regular version, my other version. This one, Jason's more scary in this film, just straight up. He's just a lot more scary in this film. Just the image of him running this film is just scary itself. The characters in this movie are so freaking great. Like Trent, he's a douchebag that everyone wants to see him die, but at the same time, he's just a douchebag that's just so damn funny in the film. Jared Padalecki as Clay, he's like the one character from part 4, that one big bulk guy who's looking for a sister that Jason killed in the second film and everything, and he's trying to look for a sister who camped with their friends in the 2009 remake. He's trying to look for a sister who camped with her friends, and then they died. Jason kept her because he keeps imagining her as his mom or whatever, and it's pretty much in the beginning of the film where they pretty much all die, and her friends and all died, and all that. I'm trying to think. The guy who played Jason, I got so much respect for because, well, he's like one of my favorites. Mostly because he's a kid. He got made fun of because he was bald and everything. He had a disorder. He lost all his hair and everything. He always looked up Jason as like his hero or whatever, and all that. He did a phenomenal job as Jason. Jason's like more that hillbilly Jason with all the long, sort of falling out blonde hair and everything. He runs this film too. Jason doesn't really run that much in the films. He did run in part 2 and 3. But that's about it. And this one he kind of runs a little bit more. Like he was trying to chase that one guy. Forgot his name, but he tried to fight him in the little shed, but it didn't work out. So Jason just pretty much just destroyed the whole place in there and just walked out and started running after him and picked up an axe and just threw the whole axe right out his back while he was legit at the cabin, like running up close to him. Yeah. Well, what else for positives? I don't have too much to say, but this is a pretty good movie in my opinion. This one has a good place, good heart. It always has a place in the heart for me. It has a good place in my heart for this film. This is like the first Friday the 13th film I ever saw. Saw it years ago. This movie means a lot to me, and that's all. I'll do a Halloween one maybe, and a Child's Play one, and maybe a Scream one. I'm not sure. Maybe Freddy Krueger, because I've seen the Freddy Krueger movies, but I have to rewatch them again just to do the rankings. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video.